Hi guys, welcome and welcome back to my channel. I'm back with another video and my name is Ritabile. So today my video is going to be a little different from the videos that I usually make. So today I'll be telling you guys the 10 things that shocked me when I got to Ireland. So some of you know that I've been in Ireland for almost a year now, so I think I'm at the right point to do this video, so here it goes. People are so kind. They're always willing to help you no matter what. You just have to ask and they're willing to help you. You can never go wrong or get lost when you have a mouth and you know how to ask, because they're always willing to help you. Like this one time I got into the wrong bus. I asked the driver, you know, he had to take me back to town, not necessarily alone, but he had another trip back to town and he didn't charge me extra money for that, and he was so kind about it. He didn't really shout, he didn't actually shout at all. He was just chilled and calm about it and he helped me out. So in my experience, the Irish people are very kind and they're just always willing to help you no matter what. You just have to ask and they're there to help you. Trends are followed. Whether it's the latest phone, the latest car, the latest clothes, they always have the latest things. For example, as of right now, most people use the iPhone 12 Pro because it's trendy right now, so almost everyone uses it. And I think that shocked me because in Zimbabwe people don't really have that much money to be chasing each and every trend, so they just like buy the things that they can afford, whereas this side people have the money they can afford, so they just always stay on trend. Robots take a long time to open. Whether you are driving or you are a pedestrian, they just take a long time to open. Like I've even calculated, I think they take about 4 to 5 minutes to open. So if you're someone in a rush, like in a hurry, if you've got like a very important appointment, just make sure you come out early, because like robots take forever to open. Like it needs someone with serious patience to wait that long. And I noticed that rules are really followed here. You can't just cross anywhere, and you can't just cross when there's a red robot. You have to wait till the robot goes green, and you also have to cross at the right point where you are supposed to cross, not just anywhere, not just in the middle of the road, just at the right point to cross, because like people just follow the rules here. It's unlike Zimbabwe that you can just cross anywhere you want to cross, even if the robot is red. As long as there are like no cars, you can't just cross. Even here I think if there are like totally no cars, like no cars, you can cross, but it's risky because people really like to follow the rules here. The roads are just so small, especially residential areas where cars park on the sides of the roads. The roads just become so small, like they can't fit 2 cars coming in the opposite direction. So if you're driving, you have to wait for the first car to like pass, then you continue, because the roads are just too small. And it shocked me because in Zimbabwe, right, the roads are not necessarily small. Well, in my opinion, they're not necessarily small, but here they're very small, especially in residential areas. And another thing, the Irish people love their beer. They love their alcohol so much. Like in the pubs, it's always full, because like the Irish people really loved, and they are so proud of their beer. They really love it. Like I've never met people who love their beer as much as Irish people love their beer. They love their beer so much. In the pubs, like it will be full and they'll be just drinking their beer, watching soccer and all that. That's the thing that they really like. So it's different from Zim. Okay, like Zim people do like alcohol, but not as much as people in Ireland. So it actually shocked me that they're really proud of their beer and they love it so much. And if you ask them, they are always happy to tell you about the history of their beer, which is the Guinness. I don't know how to pronounce this. I think it's the Guinness. I'll just insert the name on the screen. No one cares. No one cares about you, not in the sense that it's rude or something, like you don't really care, you have no heart, in the sense that you can do whatever you want and no one really questions you, no one really looks at you funny, no one really cares. For example, like when it's sunny, like people really like to wear like really short things. You can walk around with your bum hanging out and no one really cares, and no one really like looks at you in a funny way. And like in Zimbabwe, even if the thing is not really short, even if you just wear something tight, like people just talk and people just stare at you and all that. But here in Ireland, like people don't care. People mind their own business. They really don't care. You can wear whatever you want. You can put your makeup the way you want it, even if it's crazy, even if it doesn't look so good. People don't care. People don't stare. You like, it's just normal to them. Like, they just mind their business, and I kind of like that, because I feel like people should be free to do and be whoever they want to be without being judged or anything like that. Irish people curse out a lot. In my experience, like I've like witnessed Irish people talking, right? They really curse a lot. Like they're not afraid to use the F word, the B word. They're not afraid to use those. They have so much freedom of speech. Even the children, right? They actually curse out. They really like, it's like part of, I don't know, it's part of their way of talking and speaking to people. So if you are a person who is very sensitive, like, I mean, that's just how they talk. You just have to get used to it. Like they really curse out like a lot. So that's what I found shocking, because in Zimbabwe, like people like don't really curse out. Like people don't curse out like that. They're just scared to say any vulgar language, any vulgar word. They just don't curse out like that. Another thing that shocked me while staying in Ireland is that there are many different accents. The accent of someone staying in Limerick is totally different from the accent of someone staying in Donegal. Like, I think Donegal is the hardest accent. If I'm not correct, please correct me. Like, you can't even hear a word of what they'll be saying, because it's just so hard. All I'll be hearing is that's all I'll be hearing. And another thing that I noticed is that Irish people rarely use their native language, which is the Gaelic. They use English to speak. Most of them, they just use English. I think some of them honestly don't even know their native language. Another thing that shocked me is that there are no snakes in the whole entire country. There is not even one snake. Of course, my mom told me about this when I was back home, but I didn't believe her until I got here. Like, they have like a holiday of celebrating that. I think it's the St. Patrick's. Okay, they'll be celebrating the person that chased away the snakes out of Ireland. So that's when I actually started believing it, that there are actually no snakes. Like, imagine a whole country with no snakes. You guys, you can walk in the bushes and not worry about being bitten by a snake. That made me so happy. Unlike in Zimbabwe, there are snakes. Like, there are a lot of snakes in Zim, so I like that there are no snakes. I mean, imagine the relief of knowing that you can walk through the bush and not be bitten by a snake. Yes, that's another thing that shocked me. There are no snakes in Ireland. The biggest shock of them all is that you can experience 4 seasons in one day. You can experience summer for 30 minutes. You can experience winter for 30 minutes, autumn for 30 minutes, spring for 30 minutes. Like, they change. The weather just changes like so quickly. Like this one time, it rained, there was the sun, it snowed, it got cold. Like, you can experience the whole entire like a year's season in one day. Imagine that. So you can't go out without carrying a jersey unless if it's really hot, and you are very sure that it's going to be hot the entire day. So guys, this marks the end of my video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, click on the notification bell, share and comment my video. Thank you so much for watching throughout. See you next time.